Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria! There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone. Block for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not?
Live from San Diego High School tonight, home of the girls 4A area playoff, featuring the Somerset Lady Bulldogs and the visiting Rio Hondo Lady Popcats. I'm Billy Watson, joined to my left by Rudy Zamaripa, doing a little bit of Ryan Linney style here. He will be doing color and play-by-play tonight, and he'll be doing the main camera work, the main job tonight. A good one here in the second round of the playoffs. Rio Hondo still perfect on the year, but they're coming up against a tough Somerset Lady Bulldogs team, coming off their first playoff victory last week over Uvalde, 88-51. And guess what? That's their first playoff victory in 13 years. And the last time they made it, they won a playoff game, it was one and done. So Coach told me before the game, that's Coach DJ Denton, she told me before this game, there's a lot going into this one, and they get a win here. It's the first time they're in the area round in a while. So then you got to go back into the record books for Somerset. They come into this one matching up pretty well against this undefeated running Rio Hondo team who's ranked number 8 in the TGCA poll recently. Somerset, the number 2 team out of their district, falling to Divine out of 29 4A. Winning, like I said, winning their first one over Uvalde. They're 21-8 on the year. They've gotten play a lot of good teams like Crystal City, Crystal City and Robstown. The winner of that one plays the winner of this one. Robstown in the rankings as well. Crystal City having a stellar season. So one of these teams is going to move on and have another tough matchup. Fans, if you're just tuning in, welcome onto the pregame show. Somerset getting ready to take on Rio Hondo. Share the link, tag your friends. Share the link on Facebook if you're watching there. Tag your friends on Twitter, Facebook, and follow us on our YouTube channel at Rio Sports Live. Share that link, subscribe to it as well, as more of the archives can be seen there. A packed gym tonight here in San Diego, not California, San Diego, Texas. A nice venue here for what was supposed to be a game in Calallen or Alice or Calallen, and then finally moved again after all this nasty winter weather. Finally found a spot here to get this game going. Rio Hondo coming to this one after a close one over Alice, who Rio Hondo found the rhythm early, but Alice battled throughout and put some clamps on Rio Hondo for a little bit. They used that fourth quarter to steam out Alice and get away and win 50-39. Like I said, that team ranked number 8 in the poll. They're going to need a lot to go against this traditional style of offense in Somerset. Coming up, the announcement of the introductions to play the Star Spangled Banner. This is Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Welcome back, folks, to San Diego, Texas, home of a winner coming out of this one in the 4A area girls playoff featuring Somerset
and Real Hondo. Somerset coming into this one, like I said, 21-8 on the year, second place in their district. Real Hondo, a perfect 16-0 on the year, 10-0 in district play, and cap themselves another district title. Both teams beginning to head to their benches, and they'll get things going with the introductions and the starting lineups. We'll send it down to the floor for that. A good one here. Let's get ready for this one, folks. Let's strap in. Also would like to mention, if you're watching out there and you're a sponsor and you want to get your word out, we reach millions of fans every day. So if you want to help sponsor your business or advertise with us, check us out. Give us a contact at realsportslive.com. Send us an email at realsportslive@gmail.com or call us at 956-291-2538. Send it down the floor for the starting lineups.
Welcome to San Diego High School, where we will be hosting the 4A area matchup between Rio Hondo Lady Bobcats and the Somerset Lady Bulldogs. The success of high school athletics is based on the components of the positive sporting behavior and respect. We ask that you show your support for all players and the contributions of our officials. We hope you will enjoy today's game and help support your school and community by practicing social distance measures. Remember to keep at least 6 feet away between you and others outside your household. Together we can slow the spread
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down.
Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order, sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're all ready to go in this one. The 4A girls area playoff. Winner of this one plays the winner of Robstown and Crystal City. Welcome on in, folks, to the broadcast. Share the link if you're watching from home. Subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, and follow us on Twitter as well for more content, including interviews, players of the game, which will be announced after the game. We'll give some analysis on that and tell you why.
It's going to be interesting to see as far as the matchups and the size of Somerset.
Yeah, Somerset comes into this one. You can notice this on the court. They outsize Real Hondo right out of the gate. Tallest player right now on the court for Real Hondo would probably be Abby Torres, the 5, and inserted into the lineup today with Villalobos, Reiner, Martinez, and Eliza Rodriguez. We're underway. Somerset controls the tip over to Kendall Dominguez. Led at the point by Madeline Antopia. Shea DeZoni Morgan at the post. Gets it here. Puts it up and in. First points of the game to Morgan.
You notice the first thing they did, they went to the low blocks and posted up.
Yeah, this Somerset team, coached by Coach Denton, they like to play a little bit more traditional inside-out game, and immediately they go right to the post. Real Hondo, a little bit different. They like to dribble around. Nice find there as Eliza Rodriguez bounce passes it to Torres and it's swatted away. Going back on my thought on the Real Hondo Lady Bobcats, they love to shoot that 3 ball if it's open. Reiner will hit it, Martinez will hit it, and definitely Rodriguez will hit it. They get it over the top to the sophomore, Eliza Rodriguez, also part of the RGV Lakers travel team as a part of a lot of 32 4A players were in years. Here she is now. Pull up in the lane. Off the backboard miss. Rebounded by Morgan. Pushes it up ahead through the hands of Antopia and controlled by the senior Natalie Martinez. She's been one of those players that, hey, you can point her on paper, and she's the one that sticks out. She's the leader of this team. Martinez gets it. Gets a screen from Villalobos. Dribble has penetration. Puts it off the backboard miss. Offensive board by Villalobos. Off the corner of the backboard and controlled by Morgan. Somerset pushing up ahead, gets it to Dominguez, steps through and is fouled. Going to say foul will be on the floor.
It's like Somerset's in a man-to-man defense and just switching everything on the picks and dribble handoffs.
And that's that style of defense I think everyone nowadays is adapting to defensively. When you see a screen, you either go through it or communicate up top and switch. Here's Dominguez, who just got fouled. Back to Dominguez in the post. They love that post work. Dominguez looked like she touched it last saved by Somerset before Antopia stepped out of bounds. 6:37 to go in this opening quarter. Reiner, another deadly shooter. She loves that corner shot. You can look at one of her shot charts. I think a lot of her threes come from the corner. They're going to run a few seconds off the clock. To 6:30, right where we are, as the clock didn't start in time. Now we're back to action. Over to Reiner, gives it up to Martinez at the point. The senior guarded by Antopia. Martinez uses the head for a pump fake. First three of the night. Rodriguez is in. Big three to open it up for Rio Hondo. Puts them up after 2 minutes. Morgan goes back to the post. Dominguez sizes up Reiner. Reiner challenges that. Might have gotten a hand on it. Villalobos corrals the miss. Here comes Natalie Martinez. Like you said, Rudy, this Rio Hondo team very outsized, especially down low. Not just height, but literally in size. And I was going to let you finish your thought there.
Yeah, 3 straight trips to the low blocks they went.
That's that style of offense I talked about Denton's going to go to. They like to shoot that three when it's open, but this is a lot of what you'll see tonight. Nice dish from Morgan to the left-handed hook there, in traffic by Antopia. Somerset regains the lead, and like you said, Rudy, 3 straight trips to the post, and then when they do that, the lanes open up from cutters. Here's Reiner on the handoff from Rodriguez, kicks it out to Martinez at the top of the 3. Gets a screen, takes it left-hand side, stops in the lane, pops around the rim, miss, rebounded by Dominguez. A 21-8 Somerset Lady Bulldog team. Here's Dominguez, rides out there, passes it out to Hernandez, up top and now to the post from Antopia to Morgan. Morgan fades, no good, rebounded by Natalie Martinez. She wants to get out in space. She's looking right now and taking her time as she dribbles around and stops at the volleyball line. Fans, if you're watching, give us a shout out where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Lets us know where our viewers are watching from. Nice pass in the lane to Rodriguez off the back iron. Torres with the offensive board. Entry to Reiner, no good. Got the miss again for the moment and controlled by Evangeline Hernandez. Under 4:40 to go here in the opening period. Winner of this one moves on to the region quarters. Drive in the lane, kiss it off the glass and the back iron, and it falls for Hernandez.
Touch off the front of the iron there.
Yes, she did, and now it's a 3-point lead for Somerset. Coach Victor Salcedo trying to lead his undefeated Lady Bobcats squad and keep their undefeated season alive. Here's Martinez. She penetrates, nothing doing, still dribbling around, drives, stolen away, ball picked up, got right back by Rio Hondo. Villalobos kicks it back out. Eliza Rodriguez kicks it to her. Dominguez challenges her. Villalobos corrals it. That's Mina Zuniga, actually, in the game. Zuniga nearly turned it over there, but nice job of keeping the ball alive. Here's Reiner. She attacks in the lane, kicks it out. Natalie Martinez freed up, short on the shot. Long rebound, kept alive for the moment, and off the foot of Torres.
Well, they got a good look there from the arc. Couldn't convert.
It's a couple times they've got clean looks from this tough defense so far we've seen from the Lady Bulldogs. Across comes Madeline Antopia, has the first basket of the game, finds a cutting Leandra Antopia. That's missed.
Looks like it was blocked out of there on the backdoor cut.
And that's what you need defensively down low. You need to guard that down low shot because, like I said, this Somerset team will play inside out, dominantly go to the post. So if you're Rio Hondo, you're thinking, hey, we got to protect the paint. Dribble handoff to Rodriguez. Free throw line, Jay. No good. Missed again. Morgan. Rodriguez's touch hasn't been there, but Rudy, she'll get hot in a hurry. Here comes Dominguez in traffic. Puts it up and count the basket for Kendall Dominguez. A chance for one more. Let's check that replay out. Dominguez didn't even stop. No one stopped her, Rudy.
It's pretty move to step in the lane like that.
Chance for one more with 3:04 remaining here in the first quarter. Dominguez's first basket of the game and makes the free throw. Put them up 9-3.
7 unanswered.
Hondo had that one lead, 3-2, and yep, 7-0 run for Somerset with under 3 to go here in the first quarter. Here in the 4A Girls Area Championship. A little hand check there. It will be side out for Rio Hondo. Rodriguez will bring it in, gets it up to Martinez. Over to Reiner, back to Martinez, has Rodriguez in the corner, gets that screen. There's a good look for Rodriguez, no good. Rebounded, and here comes Antopia. 2:30 to go. Antopia looks to the post. Thrown into traffic and stolen by Rodriguez. Martinez waves her down, and Rodriguez will bring it up.
Kind of rushed that pass to to the low blocks.
Yeah, Morgan didn't look like she was set there. Down screen. Martinez, corner three, missed, and there's Morgan with the board. Here comes Hernandez. She goes up, challenged, and puts it in anyway.
Nice finish with the right hand there.
Yeah, although Rodriguez was there, she finished in traffic. A couple things we've noticed in these playoffs is the Valley teams have some size, but then you look at their five, and they have a decent 6'2" or 6'3" post, and that's Morgan making an effect. Torres saves it off the foot, and it'll stay with Rio Hondo. Love the effort there from Torres, who's getting her first playoff start this year. Reiner will inbound it over to Rodriguez. Back to Reiner. That's her shot from the corner. She drains it. Big three there for Rio Hondo. They love that give and go.
Put an end to that run.
Exactly. That's a big basket they needed there to maybe even up the momentum. Still a 5-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Attacking the lane from Hernandez. No good. Torres gets the miss. And here comes Eliza Rodriguez. One of the leading candidates, I guess you'll say, for the MVP of the district. Martinez, straightaway three. Another one. Puts the lead down to 2.
Made the defense pay there. Nobody came up to guard her.
Reiner, Rodriguez, and Martinez with 3s to go, and it's 11-9 with 1:06 to go. Timeout called by Somerset. Back after this.
Of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here after the break, and Somerset gets it a half court to get out of the timeout. 6 unanswered from Rio Hondo as Dominguez pulls a quick jumper, rattles around, missed. Ball corralled by the Somerset Lady Bulldogs. Down low, gets it to Morgan. She tries a long 2, that one off the backboard and no good.
It's like Somerset has won a little cold last couple trips.
Under a minute to go here in the girls 4A area playoff game. Backdoor goes Rodriguez. Nice fake there, inside out. Reiner, this is a big one, off to the right, miss. Zuniga's there, and Reiner gets the offensive board. 30 seconds to go. Martinez will slow it down. Notice that Somerset was getting a lot of those rebounds, and now Rio Hondo's attacking the glass after the shots go up. Here's a Rodriguez puller, no good again, rebounded by Morgan. 15 to go. Here comes Antopia, tipped away. Martinez comes up with the steal, 10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, Martinez slows it down, needs to do something quickly. Martinez, 2 seconds, crosses over, puts it up at the buzzer, wraparound miss. And Rudy, we've got a good one. Heading into the second quarter, Rio Hondo trails the Lady Bulldogs lead 11-9. Second quarter coming up after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Going to be back here. It's going to be interesting to see what both of these coaches drew up as far as adjustments here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Somerset let a little run go to Rio Hondo, and just like that, the Lady Bobcats are back in this one. Interesting to see how this outsized Rio Hondo team looks to adjust after Somerset will probably make that adjustment too. Let's see how both teams.
They did a good job second half of that quarter as far as offensive rebounds.
Exactly. Ball goes to the floor and a tie-up called. Ball will favor Somerset. You're right, Rudy. Rio Hondo definitely did a better job in the later part of that first quarter as far as offensive boards go, and allowed them the chances they need to get another look. But again, this Somerset team bringing in some depth and size with Marisol and Jimenez. Another body there and a lot of height brought in from Somerset. Entry pass into Morgan. She's triple teamed. There's Martinez. I want to mention this. If she's on an island in a 3 offensive player full court press, she can make you pay. Missed shot there. Offensive putback by Dominguez.
That was a pretty up and under.
Dominguez with 5 in the game, leading scorer on the night. Martinez looking around. Number 8 in the latest TGCA polls. Somerset not in that or the TABC ranking. Here's Martinez. She pulls a 3. Whoa! Martinez hits a 3.
Pretty shot off the dribble.
In rhythm, not afraid of the moment. 12-13, another 1-point game. Marisol Hernandez puts it up and in. Is there going to be an answer for this height from Rio Hondo? It's going to be tough to see how Rio Hondo adjusts. Because eventually you can't just keep letting them score offensively. Rio Hondo showed some signs of defending that at times, but they bring in the high. Here's another Martinez 3. Nice box out by Morgan. Hernandez bleeds the break. Gets by Rodriguez, stuff from behind. Jimenez the putback.
Back-to-back buckets for her.
And there's a quick timeout called by Rio Hondo. 30-second timeout, 4-0 run triggered by Marisol Jimenez, and the crowd is going crazy. A big packed gym here in San Diego. We'll take a quick break.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Back after the break here, Rio Hondo calls a timeout after a couple baskets by Jimenez off the bench. Those were easy looks for her, and it puts Somerset back up by 5 as Rio Hondo got as close as 1. They've never led this game so far. Rodriguez dribbling around with Martinez, Reiner, Zuniga.
They did have one lead at 3-2.
There's a steal there off the zone adjustment. Steps through that, a blocking foul called.
Just went straight to the rim.
And it's, Rudy, it's always tough to draw an offensive foul if a player decides, hey, I'm going to go Euro step around you. 2 shots coming up here for Hernandez. First one rattles in. Into the game comes Jalissa Salceda, as well as Clarissa Salveda. Second free throw coming up from Hernandez. Has 3 in the game and make it 4 to make it 19-12. Hernandez perfect from the line that trip. Rodriguez hands it off to Martinez. A screen comes from Salceda. Nothing doing. Martinez gets by her defender. She drives. Tried to late pass it. Ball dribbled around. Last touch by Rio Hondo. And it'll be Somerset ball. Looked like for the moment Martinez had it, but then she fell and then another person fell and Martinez touched it last.
Somerset playing good help defense.
That's really what happens if you play help defense. It really freaks them out, and then you don't know what to do with the ball. Kendall Dominguez's shot no good. Saves it. Last touch by Natalie Martinez as it was saved. Good hustle there from Jimenez, who's made an immediate impact as soon as she's come into the game. Morgan will inbound it, gets it up top to Hernandez with 4:16 to go into the wing. Three-pointer from Vallejo. Missed there, tipped out. Ball goes over to Rio Hondo after the referees make some eye contact with each other. That was a tough one, too, to make, but Rio Hondo gets the benefit of the doubt there and gets the ball. Comes Rodriguez. Rio Hondo getting past that first-round barrier that's haunted them since 2014. So both of these teams really new to this year and this year's playoffs. Somerset getting into the playoffs or winning a playoff game for the first time in 13 years. Martinez goes into the corner, double teamed, runs the baseline. Someone's got to stop her. Keeps dribbling. Finds an open shot from Selvera. That no good. Sage, ball goes to the floor. Selvera and Martinez tie it up. Jump ball call, and it goes to Rio Hondo.
Another good look there, open shot.
That's what happens when, I guess, usually what happens when you pass the ball around, you get an open look like that. But in this case, it's Martinez running around, which I guess you could say is good ball movement, because it literally finds every inch of the court.
Keeping her head up.
They get it in to Salceda, back to Rodriguez, guarded by Hernandez. Rodriguez drives with the left hand into the lane, out. Martinez has hit a one. She hits another.
Help defense got sucked in.
9 points for Natalie Martinez, all threes, and then we're down to 5 again. A three to answer, no good. Rodriguez gets the rebound.
One and done.
And that's what Hondo wants to get done. They want to force those open shots. Rodriguez in rhythm. Gets it to go.
6-0 spurt.
Lead is back down to 1.
Somerset trying to play through this run now.
Interesting to know, every basket scored by Rio Hondo has been a three-pointer. They've scored 6 threes. 2 from Eliza Rodriguez, and the answer there from Morgan.
Just sealed her through her back. Easy layup.
Stops this little run and goes back up 3. Martinez dribbling around, guarded by Mogas. Morgas, hand check called. Her hands were all over there. The Honda ball underneath.
Only a second team foul.
Second team foul. 4 team fouls right now on Rio Hondo. They'll bring back Reiner, Villalobos, and Zuniga. Rodriguez inbounded, gets it to Reiner. Reiner has hit a 3 early on so far. Lady Bobcats set up their offense. Gets a screen from Rodriguez, looks, head fakes, drives, kicks it out. Villalobos keeps it in. All the way over to Reiner. She's guarded by Morgan. Over to Zuniga, into the hands of the senior Martinez, back to Reiner.
Texas, go.
Dribble handoff here. Martinez and nothing doing.
They're looking for a backdoor cut there.
A 3 to tie here. Reiner ties it up. The 7th 3 of the night by the Lady Bobcats.
That was a big time shot there.
3 to answer. Offensive board off the miss. Into the post and easily read by Rodriguez.
Somerset settling for triples last 2 possessions.
That's unlike them. They like to play traditional inside out, but good defense here from Rio Hondo. A bump there from Dominguez and a foul underneath. The 3rd team foul now.
Good call by the official there.
Sub coming into the game as Reiner will inbound it.
Get it in to Rodriguez.
Rodriguez drives, kick out. Villalobos a 3.
Strong board by Rodriguez there.
Another chance here. Rodriguez misses. And another board. And it's still here. Here comes Dominguez. She drives. Extra pass to Morgan. Nice double team and help there as Rio Hondo gets back in transition. Extra pass. Leandra Antopia, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Martinez. And Rio Hondo will slow it down. Under 2 minutes to go. Rio Hondo has not led this game.
I think they did lead up.
It might have been really early. It might have been that first basket, but
3-2.
ever since, it's just been trying to get back into it. Down by 1, down 3, then 5, then 6, and then they repeat back and forth.
So they're going to hold.
They're going to try to hold. This is what they did in the fourth quarter dominantly against Alice. Here goes Martinez dribbling around, creates some space.
You see the chess match now between the coaches.
Reiner hits a 3 there. Rio Hondo takes the lead back. Reiner, a big shot there, and she's got 9. Dominguez, pulled from behind, ball goes to the floor. Possession arrow favors, for the moment, Somerset. The Somerset ball with 46 seconds left here in the half. So a substitution comes in. Villalobos will get a seat, and Abby Torres comes in. 46 seconds, Somerset inbounds it into the corner to Antopia, into the post. Guarded by Torres, tipped out, Martinez, and unable to save it right in front of us.
Saw that double team at the low block, so as soon as she caught it.
And you know what? That's what Rio Hondo's been doing a really good job of. When there's a cutter, they cut that pass off. And they most of the time, they've been able to come away with steals. They go to the post again to Morgan. Extra pass, easy look there for Antopia.
Shows good vision at the low blocks there.
That's pretty much this Somerset offense summed up. Feed it to the block, find the open man, and it's working. It's been working. Here's Rodriguez.
The Bobcats look to hold here.
They lead by 1. 10 seconds into the hands of Rodriguez, the sophomore. She drives, kicks it out. Martinez steps into a 3, no good. 4 seconds into the hands of Antopia. Puts it up, blocked on the pass, and it's halftime. Woo! Well, what a half it's been. Back and forth we go. Lady Bobcats lead heading into the locker rooms. For Hondo, 24. Somerset, 23. And you can hear it from here. The fans are here, and they're cheering both of their teams on. A good one at the half. Halftime here. Back after this with a halftime show in the first half highlights here on Real Sports Live.
In downtown Harlingen, we have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Welcome back here. Rio Hondo leads at the half on the tail of 8 3-pointers, and that's the only shot they've lived by this half, and they've hit all 3-pointers here as the Lady Bobcats lead 24-23 over Somerset. 2 different styles of offense, and Rio Hondo's offense surely paying off here in the first half so far. And like I said, 8 threes, but Somerset working that traditional inside-out game, working the post, and then somebody cuts to the basket, and they get easy looks for there, too.
They kind of went away from that. Kind of went away from that in the started shooting 3-pointers. For the Lady Bobcats, that's kind of what you want.
And if you're Rio Hondo right now, you want to get them, the word's a little weird, but bamboozled. So when they start shooting threes like they have been towards the tail end of that second quarter, in transition, right to start their offense, that's not the style of play Somerset's used to playing. But you're happy if you're Rio Hondo right now. You're outsized. You're living right now with the 3-pointer that's been working for you on these rims. And your defense has progressively gotten better. They're reading the cuts. They're getting steals. Martinez has been there. And now they lead by 1. So with that said, we'll run down the first half highlights. Rio Hondo leads by 1. Here are the first half highlights on Real Sports Live. Dominguez led at the point by Madeline Antopia. Shea DeZoni Morgan at the post, gets it here, puts it up and in. First points of the game to Morgan. Over to Reiner, gives it up to Martinez at the point. The senior guarded by Antopia. Martinez uses the head for a pump fake. First 3 of the night. Rodriguez is in. He's gonna go to. They like to shoot that 3 when it's open, but this is a lot of what you'll see tonight. Nice dish from Morgan to the left-handed hook there, in traffic by Antopia. And for the moment, and controlled by Evangeline Hernandez. Under 4:40 to go here in the opening period. Winner of this one moves on to the region quarters. Drive in the lane, kiss it off the glass, and the back iron, and it falls for Hernandez.
Touch off the front of the eye.
His touch hasn't been there, but Rudy, she'll get hot in a hurry. Here comes Dominguez in traffic, puts it up, and count the basket for Kendall Dominguez. A chance for one more. Looked like she was set there. Down screen. Martinez, corner 3, missed, and there's Morgan with the board. Here comes Hernandez. She goes up, challenged, and puts it in anyway. Torres saves it off the foot, and it'll stay with Rio Hondo. Love the effort there from Torres, who's getting her first playoff start this year. Reiner will inbound it over to Rodriguez. Back to Reiner. That's her shot from the corner. She drains it. Big 3 there for Rio Hondo. The miss. And here comes Eliza Rodriguez. One of the leading candidates, I guess you'll say, for the MVP of the district. Martinez, straightaway 3. Another one. Number 8 in the latest TGCA polls. Somerset not in that or the TABC ranking. Here's Martinez. She pulls a 3. Whoa! Martinez hits a 3.
Pretty shot off the dribble.
In rhythm. Not afraid of the moment. But they bring in the high. Here's another Martinez 3. Nice box out by Morgan. Hernandez bleeds the break. Gets by Rodriguez. Stuff from behind. Jimenez the putback.
Back-to-back buck.
They've scored 6 threes. 2 from Eliza Rodriguez, and the answer there from Morgan. Dribble handoff here. Martinez, nothing doing.
They're looking for a backdoor cut there.
A 3 to tie here. Reiner ties it up. Try to hold. This is what they did in the fourth quarter dominantly against Alice. Here goes Martinez dribbling around, creates some space.
You see the chess match now between the coaches.
Reiner hits a 3 there. Rio Hondo takes the lead back. That pass off, and they most of the time they've been able to come away with steals. They go to the post again to Morgan. Extra pass, easy look there for Antopia. Back here, still at halftime. We'll run down the leading scorers in this game for Somerset. 4 for Evangeline Hernandez for 5. 5 for Kendall Dominguez. 6 for Zay Nijoni Morgan. 4 as well for Jimenez, who came off the bench. And 4 for Madeline Antopia. For Rio Hondo, like I said, all they've shot is 3s and made 3s. They've looked inside, but the height has presumed a challenge. And so they've gone to the outside, and it's been working so far for them. 6 for Rodriguez, 9 for Reiner, and 9 for Natalie Martinez. and that's it. All three-pointers, 8 three-pointers for Rio Hondo, and that's have them up by 1. Rudy, if you're in the locker room right now with Somerset, what do you do? You know, Hondo was reading your defense a little bit, but what do you do if you're Somerset right now heading into the second half?
Well, what was happening is they're allowing help defense and leaving shooters open, and Hondo made them pay on the kickouts. So as far as that, don't help them on the drive, really.
And I'm not sure. I didn't get to talk to Coach Denton too much of that help defense, but like you said, Rudy, that help defense has been pretty critical in opening those looks up for Rio Hondo. They're out there warming up right now. We'll take our final commercial break and bring you back the third quarter after this.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Second half getting ready to begin, Rudy, and like you said, Somerset went into that locker room and they're going to have to make some adjustments, just as Rio Hondo did on the spot. They're talking in their huddle right now, and Rio Hondo, you got to be feeling pretty good to be hitting from outside.
Get this second half underway. It's like both teams are ready to go. Looks like Hondo's getting first crack here.
Hondo will go from left to right to start the second half.
Looks like
Martinez
Somerset switches to a 2-3 zone this half.
And there you go. That kind of frees up the three a little bit, but in zones you usually don't help defensively. So there's that adjustment that you mentioned, Rudy, about help defense.
Let's see if they can get out on shooters, though.
They do immediately. Right to Rodriguez. She steps through. Reiner can't get the pass and turns it over early. And there's the cause effect you were talking about. They apply pressure. They don't help.
It was a double team quick as soon as she caught it.
Maybe that's what they're going to go to on this 2-3 zone. Watching from Denton, Texas. Appreciate you, Miss Castillo, for watching. Reiner gets the rebound, reverses it with an over-the-head pass. Wild pass there.
Not a good look there on the layup chance.
Both teams come up empty on their first possession. Approaching 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. So I give a shout out to Coach Grawn for being there. Appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight, as well as just being here at a game. Three-pointer, Rodriguez drains it from the corner.
Red hot from the arc.
4-point lead and the largest lead of the game. 9 points for Rodriguez. Pass inside and a good finish there.
A little give and go.
Hernandez gets the bucket. Still sticking with this 2-3 zone. That bottom third is coming up to trap. They go back down to the 2-3 zone. Martinez frees herself up. They get a screen from Reiner. Martinez still dribbling around, goes to the post. Torres blocked away. Dominguez takes in the ball. Gets around the double team. Here come the numbers. Morgan to the corner. Head fakes. Hernandez drives. And an offensive foul called. Nice way to take the charge there.
It's a smart heads-up play.
Coaches always appreciate when you make a turnover and then you get the ball back by taking a charge. Here comes Real Hondo. Rodriguez will pull it. No good. Too strong off the back iron. Nearly stolen by Martinez. Racing up is Hernandez. Open lane. She puts a layup off the backboard and in. Hernandez coming alive here, has 8.
Right hand finished through the lane.
And we're all tied up at 27.
Somerset just keeping everything in front of them.
Reiner, double team comes. Back over to Martinez. Martinez taking her time, observing this 2-3 zone that's becoming a little extended. They reverse it to the corner to Zuniga. She dials up a 2, no good. Got her own miss, no good off the front of their end. Torres is fouled. 2 offensive boards, and Real Hondo will get some points other than a 3-pointer. Abby Torres inserted herself into the lineup here in the playoffs. Came off the bench last week in the Lady Bobcats win over Alice. First free throw for Torres is no good.
High arcing free throw there.
I might say it might be a little too early to say that free throws are going to become the factor because really nobody's been to the free throw line.
It's an important factor.
Nobody's really been to the line this game too much. No one went over the foul limit in the first half. Torres' second free throw strong again. So it'll be white ball underneath after Torres crossed the line. Here comes Antopia. Full court pressure from Martinez. Over to Hernandez. Here she comes. Looks inside. Deflected away by Reiner into the hands of Natalie Martinez.
Try to force it down low on a double team.
They force it up. All the way over to a good look from Martinez off the front of the rim. Missed. Hernandez comes up with the rebound. Real Hondo chasing around Hernandez to get it up ahead to Jimenez, who has 4. Corner 3, Dominguez hits the side of the backboard and the supports, and it's out of bounds.
Real Hondo, that's where you want to see them step out and shoot that 3-pointer.
Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez in the game has 9. So does Alexis Reiner and Natalie Martinez. The 3 scores all with 9, and an offensive foul drawn on the moving screen. It's a couple offensive fouls we've seen on both ends from moving screens and extending the elbow a little too much. Full court pressure being applied. Extra pass there to Jimenez in the corner. Entry pass into Dominguez, and it goes out of bounds, stays with Somerset.
I'm trying to get the ball to the low blocks, but Hondo's kind of double teaming everything down there.
Somerset will line up their inbounds play, look inside. There goes Morgan, kisses it off the glass.
With the left hand.
Somerset regains the lead. Over to Reiner, extra pass. Zuniga, long 2 from the corner, missed. Again, got her own board. Goes to the ground, extra pass to Torres, and it'll stay with Real Hondo. That's twice we've seen Zuniga follow her shot and end up in a second chance effort there. Getting it in up top, down screen goes, back over to Reiner. That's the play they go to off the inbounds. Missed 3 there from Reiner. Rebound taken in by Hernandez. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Winner advances to the region quarterfinals, something neither team has seen in a while. Real Hondo, last trip they went in 2014, and that was their last time they won a second round playoff game as well, and that's when they got by the first round, which they achieved this year for the first time since then. And Somerset has not won a playoff game until last week for the first time in 13 years. Almost a give and go, and read easily and stolen. Here comes Dominguez looking up. Martinez is there to challenge her. Left-handed look, no good.
Good transition defense by Lady.
But if you're Somerset, you got to take every chance you're getting there. Torres wasn't ready for the entry pass. Martinez gets back. Hernandez, contact made and a blocking foul call. 2 shots coming up for Somerset. What'd you think about that call? I think Martinez, that's a good call there. She wasn't set, move over, and Hernandez took the contact.
Pretty solid crew here tonight as far as officiating. You're doing good.
You're doing a pretty good job. This officiating crew from the THS BOA officiating crew here. There'll be a timeout called by Real Hondo. First free throw is in by Hernandez. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. This is a good one. See you later. Touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
We're back here on Real Sports Live. Second free throw coming up for Evangeline Hernandez, who has 9 in the game. A chance to make it double digits for her in scoring. Off the front of the rim.
Take a lane violation there.
They're going to call Jimenez on Somerset for a push after the missed free throw. Ball goes over to Real Hondo. 2 team fouls on both sides. Haven't seen a lot of fouls called either way. It's been a good, flowy game. Here's a 3 from the corner from Selvetta, no good.
Somerset holds them to 1 shot.
Love it when you get an offense limited to 1 shot at possession. That's what you love as a coach. Entry pass, Dominguez steps back, blocked and a foul called. 2 shots coming up now for Dominguez. Back-to-back trips to the line for Somerset. Free throw there for Dominguez is good. In the game, she has 6.
It's a 4-0 run.
Out of the game comes Jimenez. She got 4 quick ones when she entered herself into the game. Second free throw is good. Seven in the game for Dominguez. Somerset regains the lead into the corner. Selvetta tries again. That's blocked again. Here comes Dominguez. Dominguez into the corner. A good look there. First time we see Zoe Garcia in the game. They work it around the perimeter. Antopia. Hernandez entry pass to Morgan. Through her hands, and she's pressured by Martinez. Crosses her over. Drives right hand side. The runner there off the glass and in for Hernandez. 11 tonight for her.
A 7-0 run for Somerset.
And they lead by 7 now. Rodriguez floats on all the way over. Selvetta will try a 3rd time, no good. Long shot, long rebound. Rodriguez gets it, takes a dribble. Shot there off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Somerset. Here's a 3 from Dominguez. That's a big one.
They're filling it on the offensive end.
10 points now for Dominguez. 2 players for Somerset in double-digit scoring. Comes that double team on that zone.
Looks like a 3-2 zone.
Torres gets it over to Rodriguez. Extra pass, Natalie Martinez. She tries again, short. Torres saves it, pushes it back out to Reiner. Good save there for a second chance. Over to Martinez, into the corner, Selveda. Takes a dribble out of the corner, reverses it to Martinez. 1:13 to go here in the third. Picks up her dribble, one hands a pass over to Rodriguez. Hesitates, penetrates, kicks it out. Reiner for three from the elbow. Too strong, tipped into the hands of Hernandez. A 3-on-2 break here for Somerset. There goes Morgan, she cuts, deflected away. Ends up in the hands of Zoe Garcia, who drives and is fouled.
Looks like Somerset has all the momentum right now.
And you can certainly feel it in this gym as well.
It's a nice step through to draw that foul.
Seems like this zone has definitely gotten Rio Hondo off their game. 2 shots here for Zoe Garcia. That one off the mark on the first trip. Reiner, Silvetta, and Abby Torres come out of the game. Bringing in Zuniga, Villalobos, and Salceda. Second free throw is in. 11-point lead for Somerset. Here comes that double team. She steps through it into the two hands of Selvetta. Entry pass Zuniga. Back out to Salceda. Good ball movement from Hondo. Martinez dribbles around. Picks up her dribble. Reverses it. Extra pass to Rodriguez. Dialed a three. That one off the backboard. No good. Dominguez takes in the rebound. She races up. 2-on-2 break. Steps through double team. Puts it up and is fouled again. More free throws now for Somerset. Or actually, they're going to call a jump ball.
I didn't see what happened there.
I didn't see that either, but instead of free throws, it'll be staying with Somerset. So it'll be like they got a foul underneath. Here's a Dominguez three. That's her spot. Soft touch, no good. Rebounded by Rodriguez. Brings the ball down, keeps it alive. Hair in her face. Brings it up. Takes contact. An offensive foul called.
It was a good call by the official.
I think Salceda is happy about that one. 13 seconds left. 10, 9. Dominguez drives, puts up a layup and in. Count the basket. Dominguez puts it up. A chance for a three-point play. With 7 seconds left. And like you said, all the momentum with Somerset right now. Free throw for Dominguez. Off the back iron, no good.
Another violation there.
We've been calling that pretty consistently on both sides. 7 seconds left. Get it to Martinez. 5 seconds. Needs to hurry. We'll fire it from half court. Martinez, no good. And what a run here from Somerset. Down 1 at the half. They've scored 17 to Rio Hondo's 3 here in the quarter and lead
13 unanswered.
13 unanswered, and they lead 40-27 heading into the fourth.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
You can hear the Bulldog chants as the Lady Bulldogs lead after a big third quarter, 13 unanswered, and a 17-3 quarter by Somerset. And there's the lead now. 16 fouls now on Rio Hondo, 3 on the Lady Bulldogs. Rio Hondo will get the ball to start the fourth, and they'll need a lot of points to get back into this one. Reiner gets it in to Martinez. Here we go. Fourth quarter underway, the final 8 here in the girls 4A area playoff game. Martinez, high pass to Rodriguez, head fakes, dribbles around, reverses it up to Zuniga, swung over to Martinez.
Looks like they're bringing a double team on the shooters.
Martinez steps through, and before she got off the pass, travels. They bring it in, and Antopia will bring it up. Swing it to the corner, into the post now. That's their game. Missed shot there, offensive board. Morgan doesn't use the glass and missed it. Reiner tied it up. Ball goes and stays with Somerset. Hondo did get the ball to start the fourth, and that's the right one to keep the ball in them. Down screen there, frees up a 3 from the corner, no good. Offensive board for the moment, another tie up. Ball goes over to Rio Hondo this time. Reiner gets it into Martinez, who traveled last time on the Rio Hondo possession. Get it over to Rodriguez. She fires. Big 3 there for Rodriguez. 12 points in the game and makes it a 10-point game.
They put an end to that 13-0 run.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Into the post, back from Morgan to Dominguez. Steps through, off the backboard, too strong. Tipped around, ball on the floor. It'll be another tie-up as Martinez and Dominguez collide. Ball stays with Somerset. They inbound it up top to Dominguez. They go to the post. Ball loose and stolen by Rodriguez. Here she comes. 2 girls to beat. Pulls up. Fouled on the arm, and Rodriguez will go to the line for 2. Smart pull up there, because if she taken it all the way to the rim, she probably would have ended up on the floor because Dominguez was ready to take that charge.
It was a 1-on-3 break for her.
Especially, it's very risky to take those. It's would be wise to just pull it out, but she pulls up.
She's a smart player.
And misses the free throw. Timeout called. Hondo will talk it over with 6:36 to go here in the fourth. Somerset leads by 10. Back here after the timeout called by Rio Hondo. Rodriguez misses the first free throw. She'll get a second one here coming up. 6:36 to go. Winner advances to the region quarterfinal against the winner of Crystal City and Robstown. Second free throw coming up. The bleachers begin to shake. Both free throws missed, and Morgan corrals the miss. Here comes Somerset. Martinez meets Antopia at the half-court line. Dribble by Hernandez. Extra pass to Dominguez. Puts it in. Dominguez with 14 tonight. She's been everywhere, especially defensively, and aiding with those tie-ups. They reverse it up top. Rodriguez fires a one-hander over to Martinez for 3. That one, no good. That was halfway down. Hernandez takes her time bringing it up, and a timeout called this time by Coach Denton. And Rudy, that ball was halfway down, but the shots aren't falling for Rio Hondo. Somerset takes a timeout as they get on offense after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And
it down.
Yeah, 19-6.
19-6 as Somerset has outscored Rio Hondo this second half. Ball inbounded into the backcourt to begin out of the timeout. 12-point lead, the largest lead it's been tonight for Somerset. Winning their first playoff game last week for the first time in 13 years. Coach Denton told me before the game, it was before her time since she was in Somerset that they won a game after that. Here comes Rodriguez after the miss. She'll try another pull-up and drains it.
Pull-up jumper is right on target.
14 for her. Hernandez gets by her. Euro step. Hits the side of the backboard, miss. Here comes Rodriguez again. Looking to spark a Lady Bobcat run. Tries to get around Dominguez, but good defense there from her. Deep pass all the way to Reiner from Martinez. Here's a Reiner three, no good. Poke from behind and another offensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Zuniga from behind.
It looked clean from our angle.
It did, but the referee says he hit her elbow.
Some confusion here.
Referees will talk it over, and it'll be a 1-and-1, and it'll send Morgan to the free throw line. Man, that was pretty close. Zuniga poked it from behind.
She poked
it up, so it could have been possible that she hit her elbow. Referee confident with his call, though. Morgan a 1-and-1 here, makes the first. Second free throw for Morgan. Makes them both. She's got 10 on the night. Back up to a 12-point lead. Just when Rio Hondo found some sort of rhythm or momentum, Somerset suffocates it right back. Here's a Martinez three from the corner again. Off the front of the rim, no good.
That was a good call by the official.
They're calling a foul on Antopia for a push from behind, so it'll stay Rio Hondo ball underneath. Reiner will inbound it to Rodriguez, back to Reiner. They like that go-to play out of the inbounds, miss there. Torres with the offensive board, no good. Ball still loose, poked around and controlled by Somerset.
Got some good looks on that possession.
Get it up to Dominguez. Into the corner entry pass. Morgan puts it in.
Again, a left-hand finish.
12 points for her in the game and 14-point lead.
Back-to-back buckets.
Rio Hondo got past the first round of the playoffs last week for the first time in 13 years, and a nice pass over to Reiner.
It's like they're running a diamond and one now on defense.
Reiner with 11 in the game. As I was saying, first playoff win past the area, or past the bi-district round for Rio Hondo for the first time in 13 years, and Somerset earning their first win in the playoffs for the first time in 14 years. Both of these teams trying to make more history tonight as Morgan heads back to the line. Torres picks up the foul. That's 18 fouls now on Rio Hondo. Somerset calls a timeout. They'll head to the line after this.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
2 shots coming up for Morgan out of the timeout. First one for her falls. 13 tonight for Morgan with 4 minutes to go in this one.
5 straight points for her.
Second one for her is in.
Done a good job at the line for this team.
Indeed they have, and they're helping getting to the line, and they're in the penalty now. So they'll have free throws the rest of the way.
You see that box and one they're running now, or diamond and one, looks like a box.
They're preventing
Rodriguez.
Yes, they're preventing her from getting the ball, forcing others to shoot, like Selvera, who misses there.
And when that happens, other players have to step up and hit shots.
Up ahead to the point to Hernandez, who has 11 tonight. Here comes Martinez, who's been good defensively throughout the season. Challenge Morgan over to Antopia. Back to Morgan, out to Maryland Artopia. Up to the top, Dominguez. Extra pass to Hernandez. Somerset working the ball around, working the clock. Dominguez in the corner, swings it up to Antopia, and back to Hernandez.
They're going to hold here, it looks like.
This is what Hondo was doing last week against Alice, taking their time, wasting clock, and Somerset doing a great job of that.
Texas is one of the few states without a shot clock.
And it's one of the more convincing arguments you'll see across the state is if Texas needs a shot clock, and it just goes to schools, to money, if they have the facilities to do it, and the management, and it's just not there. Foul there will stop the clock. It won't be an intentional foul. It was just a hold.
Try to brace her on the fall, so.
Yeah, that's good sportsmanship there. It's not an intentional foul. She fouled her because simply they're running the clock out, and right now they want free throws and a chance here for her to miss. So it's a smart foul, but it's not a dirty foul.
Right.
And the right call. I don't think anyone in this gym thought that was dirty at all. Free throw from Hernandez is good. 49, Hernandez on the night with 12. Coming up, we'll name our player of the game in our post-game show following this one. Hernandez misses the second free throw, and it's rebounded by Rodriguez, trying to lead this squad back as they trail by 15. Over to Martinez, over to Reiner, back and forth they go. Martinez freed up, short again. If you can describe this second half for Hondo, it's just been coming up short.
And a lot of changes on defense for Somerset, and a lot of adjustments.
Ever since they've gone to this 2-3 zone or 3-2 zone and then trap in the corners.
Now it looks like they're in a diamond and one, box and one.
Dominguez gets fouled and she'll go to the line. This will be 2 shots for Dominguez. So 2 shots coming up for Kendall Dominguez, who has 14 tonight. Off the back iron, missed. 2:18 to go and a timeout called by Real Hondo. Somerset in control, up 15. Timeout called back after this. See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
One shot coming up for Dominguez out of the timeout. Off the mark there, and it goes out of bounds. It goes over to Rio Hondo with 2:17 left here in the fourth.
Just over 2 minutes. They need some quick offense.
We've seen, like I always say in my broadcast, crazy things have happened in basketball. Bass floated in traffic. Martinez able to keep it alive on offense. Martinez floated to the corner. This is Selvera. Swings it up top to Martinez. She drives in the lane. Looks the layup and got it.
Right hand finish.
Martinez, a much needed basket there.
See what Somerset does.
16 tonight for Martinez. Time to play keep away for Somerset now. Morgan helps with a screen on Hernandez. Around comes Martinez, trying to apply pressure, swung back over. Martinez tried to gamble and instead fouls. And Topian should go to the free throw line. Still over the limit, so 2 shots here for Somerset. Second free throw good. Perfect on both. Give a delay of game warning for touching the ball. And we get going. 1:35 to go. Hondo trying to make up some ground. Martinez looked to dial up a long 3 there, but doesn't. Dribbles around. Martinez steps through. Martinez no good on the layup. Rebounded by Morgan. Left hands a pass over to Dominguez. Dominguez dribbling around. Forces it in to Morgan, who's triple teamed. Back over to Dominguez. Ball on the floor. And a foul called on Rio Hondo. Martinez, the victim of the foul there. 2 shots again coming up for Somerset. 5 team fouls on Rio Hondo, or 5 team fouls on Somerset. Rio Hondo over the foul limit, and Natalie Martinez fouls out. That'll do it for the senior. She finishes tonight with a good game, 11 tonight. Second free throw rolls in. With a buck to go in this one. Reiner from Rodriguez. Reiner into the corner. Selvera looking at Villalobos. Here's Salceda for 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Morgan. Poked from behind by Rodriguez and stolen. Liza Rodriguez, a sophomore. She'll have 2 more years. A great stellar year for her. Reiner inside the paint. Blocked away. Selvera keeps it alive. Morgan comes up with the steal, throws it up ahead. Hernandez challenged by Reiner. Back to Morgan in the post. Morgan goes to work and is fouled. Morgan to the free throw line for 2 shots. We're going to have a discussion over this player of the game following this one. Somerset looking like they're going to wrap this one up. Morgan, free throw is in.
I say give it to her.
I don't know. I think Kendall Dominguez had a definite impact on both sides of the ball, diving for loose balls. But you're right, this size advantage has definitely helped out Somerset.
Lane violation on Rio Hondo.
That'll be on Rio Hondo, yep. So 1 more coming up for Morgan off her second free throw. Gets a 3rd here. Morgan rattles it, no good. Tip from behind by Dominguez. Offensive putback up and in. 16 for Kendall Dominguez. Somerset fans on their feet. Lady Bulldogs won their first playoff game last week for the first time in 13 years. Nice finish there from Selvera. and let the celebration begin for Somerset. They hadn't won a playoff game for 13 years, and now they've won 2 here in 2021, beating Real Hondo 54-38.
It's a heartfelt moment for this team.
It really is, and it's a difficult challenge when you go years and years without going into the playoffs and winning one. That's what Real Hondo accomplished this year, winning and getting by that bi-district barrier for the first time in 14 years. So kudos to Real Hondo, an undefeated season, strapped, but you got to admit, they got to say 10-0 on the year, 16-1 on the year.
Good season for them.
A really good season for Real Hondo. Natalie Martinez
Proud.
certainly got to be proud with the senior year that she had leading this Lady Bobcat group, and Coach Salceda talking to them right now, saying keep your heads up. And I'm sure there'll be some heartfelt messages in that locker room tonight. Somerset singing their school song, which is actually kind of cool. You don't see that too much around the valley. They sing their school song, and there's the applause. We'll take a quick break here on Real Sports Live and bring you a post-game interview, a post-game show, and we'll figure out our player of the game. Don't go back. Don't go away too soon yet.
See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Somerset head coach, Coach Denton, congratulations on the win tonight. First time in 13 years. You win a playoff game last week, and the first time probably in a while that you get an area championship. So talk about the feeling winning today.
Oh my gosh, it just doesn't get any better. These girls have worked literally for over 4 months. I told them going in October, you make promises in October, but you got to be willing to keep them in February. Who knew? After the snowstorm, after COVID, and now we are area champs for the first time in, I don't know, maybe ever. So it feels like it if it's not. But these girls, they bought into our game plan, they trusted us, they trusted each other, and showed up big, especially in the second half.
And like you said, this winter storm, COVID, everything that every team in the state and in the country's dealing with. Let's talk about this past week as far as scheduling this game. It's supposed to be in Alice, it's supposed to be in Calallen, it's supposed to be in Alice again, and then pushed to San Diego. What was your preparation like heading into this week?
Let me tell you, the girls actually sent me a meme of them on a sled coming to practice because we were like, no matter what happens, we're practicing. So we showed up, and that's what they'll do. These girls are committed. If I say be there, they're there. So we've been preparing nonstop as best we could to get to this moment, and it paid off. So we're thrilled.
Talk about that adjustment you guys made. Hondo buried 8 threes, and you guys
Yes.
outscored them by a good margin in that second half. Talk about the adjustments you made, and you stopped an undefeated team and made them go cold in that second half.
Well, we knew we had to do something and show them maybe a little something that they've never seen before. So they were shooting lights out. They had 8 threes. All their points were three-pointers in the first half. So my thing is, if somebody's going on a run in the third quarter, we knew it had to be us. So we threw in a little makeshift defense that I've kind of put together, and the girls ran it well. I think we kind of had them on their heels. So we slowed their pace down, and it worked to our advantage.
Another week, you survive, you advance, you play the winner of Robstown and Crystal City. Just talk about another week, get to play basketball. You're one of the few teams that are now left in the state. You're going to the third round for the first time, like you said, a while.
Yes, and I tell them that all the time. The fact that we are still playing basketball when most teams in the state have already gone out to track, this is just, it couldn't be any more exciting. This is what we love. We love each other, so we don't want to say goodbye. So we got to prepare for the next one.
That's Coach Denton, head coach of Somerset. They win and advance to the third round of the playoffs. We'll be right back with the player of the game next, coming up here on Real Sports Live. Cooks, congrats again.
Thank you.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
It down. See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-sized cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams.
Back here on the post-game show with our player of the game, Somerset's post player who definitely made an impact tonight, Shay Najoni Morgan. I can't even say that right, but she did a lot of things right tonight in the post. Morgan, talk about your game tonight. You had, let me check the stat sheet real quick, 14 points, but your size definitely played a big advantage down low tonight.
Tonight, it wasn't all about stats. It wasn't all about points. It was about letting the defense collapse on me, scoring what I can, and then dishing it out to all my other players so that they didn't know who to guard. And it made all of us unguardable, and that's what my game is, really.
Talk about this win. You guys were all smiles, obviously. You winning your first playoff game last week for the first time in 13 years now. 2 wins in the playoffs, something you guys, Coach Denton told me probably hasn't been done in a while. Talk about this feeling and moving on and staying alive in playoffs.
It feels so amazing. Like, I can't really explain it in words. It's all this hard work we've been putting in for 2 years now. It's all coming together, and next year it's going to be even better. But honestly, we just need to keep on moving forward. We need to keep on studying the game, studying the other teams are going to be playing against, and playing our hardest and playing to our advantages and work on our weaknesses, really.
Talk about this coming match this week against Rio Hondo. All the waiting, the venue changes. Did that affect your game plan at all coming into this week?
No, it didn't. Yes, we were really anxious to play. We wanted to play, but we knew with all the weather and stuff, but we still practiced. We practiced 1 hour to 2 hours a day just to keep on getting ready. And when it kept on getting moved back, we did lose a little bit of our intensity, but nonetheless, we still kept it up. We were still excited to play, and we still wanted to play.
Now you're one of the teams still alive in the playoffs, so you survive, you advance. Talk about the feeling of just staying alive right now.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's so surreal, and I never thought we would. I did know we would get to this point, but now that we're here, it feels so unreal, and I love it.
Najoni Morgan, our player of the game, congrats to you guys next week. And that'll do it for our post-game show, folks. Somerset wins this one over Rio Hondo. Final score, 54-38. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight on Real Sports Live. Until then, good